Hi, this is Irene Duma from Irene Duma Teaches Art. In this video, I'm going to be demonstrating how to do a quick sketch of a seascape. All you need is a pencil, charcoal, or other favorite drawing medium, and some paper. Any kind of paper will do. In fact, cheaper is better. That's because you want to feel free to mess up. If you buy expensive paper or some super fancy sketchbook, it might make you worry about ruining it or wasting it, and that'll make you hold back, and that'll make you take less risks. So don't go for the expensive sketchbook, just get the cheapest paper and allow yourself to be free, playful, and experimental. Okay, that's it, let's go. What you do is you see where you're going to start. It's kind of above the middle, but not too much. And you see where it's going to end. And I've got the lines on my picture there. It's going to end there. And it's kind of it starts off big and it's going to wind down here. Now hold your pencil way loose. See how I'm holding it? Because we want to get some flow into it. If you're going to hold it here, then you're going to have to get close, and then you're going to be doing this. It's a different style. We want to see the whole picture at once. We want to get the energy and the flow of this. Okay, so I can see that there's kind of like 1, 2, 3. It's like a zigzag. There's always zigzags in art, and it's going to be. That's fine. Now I see that there's a dark spot here, and it goes a little bit above there. So that's the grass going that way, right? And use, the flow of the grass. And there's another line here, and it's not parallel, not quite parallel. It goes in like that. Cool. That's it. Now we see that there's the water level. The water is going that way. It's going a little bit up. I'm just correcting that. It's going a little bit up, and there's a little mountain and then a smaller mountain. There we go, the mountains. And then here's the big one. It's kind of above the third, halfway to the top. Not too close to that. So we can see that there's kind of a drop off there, and it's in the back end. It's purpley, so it's going to be kind of hard to tell. Is it darker or lighter? I can switch it into black and white, and then we can see, is that darker or lighter? It's practically the same, but there is a little bit of a darker line here, a little bit darker line, and then So I'm just gonna move that in there, and it's a gesture line, right? Like you're just going for the rhythm, you're holding it back, and and now in the black and white. Actually, this is a great exercise since we're sketching. Turn it into the black and white. Now we can see that there's darkness here, and it's energetic. See, like it pulls your eye in there, and then there's a little thing there because nothing is perfect in nature. There's always got to be some variation, right? So you can see that it's bigger there, and then there's a little bit there, and then it kind of veers down here. And we can see now that the darkest spot is actually right there. How interesting. So now the picture that was starting to be boring is getting more exciting because we're pulling out what is the excitement. Art is going to be always relaxation and loosening of tension, right? So that's there, and it kind of goes. And it's okay to make the angles more acute. You don't have to stick exactly to what you see. You can heighten. So we're just going to go like that, and now we have these directional lines. Now this is an interesting one because it's actually quite just like a weird little bulkhead, right? And I didn't even make it long enough. So we're gonna elongate it just a little bit. There, that's nice too. Now this one to that. Blink, blink, blink. All right, and it is a little bit darker here. Sketch that in, but just sketch it with the impression, right? And then it's lighter here. And then it gets a little darker there. And there's like a lightness here, right? There. Now I'm doing the sky, or the water. That's the sky reflecting in the water. The sun is coming this way, so we can see that that means this is in the shadow. If it was coming this way, that would be in the light. So we can see that that one's darker and this one's lighter. So all we're doing now is we're just filling in the darks, the mediums, and the lights. We don't have, I wouldn't do this for painting, but this is a sketch. And we're gonna try and convey what makes this interesting, right? Stuff in the foreground is larger. Stuff in the background is smaller. Always holding it like this, looking back from it so I can see everything moving my whole arm. Now we got the clouds. They're kind of wiggly here. Wiggly, wiggly. Not too much, because don't press so much there, so now I'm going to have to darken this. That's okay. Darken it there, darken it here. And darken it here. Here's the darkest. It's a rock. And there's a rock. It should be just a little bit softer because it's in the background. The energy's here. Now it's becoming less visible. So just a little bit darker there. And those are the clouds. And here. Okay, so we kind of got like and it's kind of going like this to the water. There's a little bit of dark there. And a little bit of dark there, and a little bit of dark there. Look back, how do you like it? You're like, this is not dark enough yet. It should be darker than that, so I'm gonna darken that up. See, I'm holding that just really fast. You want the impression. This is kind of a gesture. There, that's better. And then you can see that it gets kind of dark there. This is very dark. It's not dark enough. And that is also darker than that, so we gotta color this whole block in. I totally messed it up because this part is dark. No. A little bit of dark there. Not dark enough. Okay, so that's the darkest spot, but the whole thing is dark. Okay, so there we go. Now we're getting some energy. Now remember, you might not be in a place that is this high energy, but here on the coast, that Atlantic, sure, makes its presence felt, and that's just fine. That's just fine. Okay. Okay, so are we happy? How we got the flow? We kind of got the flow going up this way. That's nice. And there's a tiny movement that way out. And just before we're going to move our eye back there, this is where our attention lies, and it goes that way. And yeah, I think it's kind of okay. Now, in order to make it a sketch, well, sketching is just for learning. Sketching is to help you see and to practice and to make it better. You might want to, put those flowers in. They don't, okay, look, so there's some plants like that. They're quite nice, and they go that way. But here they're up a little bit more. Oh wow, that's really getting the energy in there. But these guys here in the foreground are more like that. Sorry for putting my head in there. Okay. And this guy. See it? You can have crisscrossing flows, and there's a little bit more there. Oh, my pencil, these are pretty. It's a little darker in this corner than in that one. And then I usually like to put a couple of definitive lines in there. I have to sharpen my pencil. I'll be back in a second. Stepping back, and I'm just seeing, I do want to make that a little bit darker. I'm standing now. A little bit darker there. And then these guys a little bit darker. And this guy a little bit darker. And then I want this line. Okay, I'm going to stand back and I'm going to give it like a definitive line. This is your line. It's how you attack it as if you were a martial artist. I'm actually holding it like a thing. I don't know what that is. It's so hard. Well, that helps just a little, you know. It's just sometimes, you know, you just need the tiny little pieces to draw your eye in. But this is not defined. And so it goes. It's not the best. If I was paid to get, I'd be like, oh, I'll fix that. I'll fix that in post. I'll fix that in painting. Now, for me, where I am now, I'm really interested in the squiggle. To me, the squiggle is where there's a lot of expression and rhythm, right? Now, this is a little bit more the master thing. Now we're like, do I like the rhythm? You know? So I'm stepping back and I'm looking at it, and this is a lot darker, isn't it? Yeah, because it's just a lot darker here. And it does add contrast, right? So that's our spot right there on the third, you know? I don't want to smudge my finger in it, but I did anyway. Look at that. And stop. That line actually helped, didn't it? This is quite a strong contrast. Okay, good.
And that's it. Thanks for watching. Now don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to grab a copy of this photo or other photos to sketch or paint, just click on the link in the description. And keep on practicing. That's how you get better. Everything depends on drawing. If you're a painter and your drawing's a little bit off, your painting's going to be a little bit off. So keep on practicing and see you next time.